Time for sport. Caravan joins us, starting with football, which means England, of course. City keeping the pressure on Premier League leaders Liverpool after an easy win against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yes, Manchester City proving again that their shaky December was just a little mistake and they're back in form. They've put that behind them. 2 weeks into 2019, City have scored 21 goals in 4 home games already. And just like his team, Gabriel Jesus seems to be back in form, scoring twice in the first half, either side of a straight red card for Wolves' French defender Willy Boly in the 19th minute. The third and final goal coming in the 77th minute when Kevin De Bruyne's dangerous cross was deflected into his own goal by Connor Cody. The win means that Manchester City stay within 4 points of the Premier League leaders, Liverpool. Moving on now to stage 7 of the Dakar Rally. Mini's Stéphane Péterancel racing to his second stage win of the 2019 edition. The 13-time Dakar winner Péterancel recovering from a miserable day on Sunday to storm stage 7, finishing 4 minutes 33 seconds ahead of Nani Roma and 12 minutes in front of overall leader Nasser Al-Attiyah. Péterancel is back up to second overall, but still 29 minutes behind Al-Attiyah. The 9-time World Rally champion Sébastien Loeb lost 28 minutes on Péterancel due to an electrical fault, and he dropped to 4th overall, nearly an hour off the pace. Now in the bikes category, Sam Sunderland jumped from 7th to 2nd overall after dominating stage 7. Ricky Brabec finished 3rd on the stage, enough to retake the overall lead. Pablo Quintanilla, who started the stage as the leader, fell to 4th overall, 10 minutes off the pace. Switching pace now with handball and the World Championships currently underway. The double defending champions France had a scare, but they used their experience and fitness to overpower one of the weakest teams of the competition, a unified Korean team which sees players from both North and South Korea play together. Now, France, with their star Nicolas Karabatic still recovering from injury, struggled in the first half and went into the break leading by just one little goal. Korea's surprise run ended midway through the second half. Stronger in defense, France also stepped up its offense to eventually win it 34-23. That's 3 wins in as many games for France, which puts Les Bleus top of Group A ahead of tomorrow's clash against second-placed Germany. The Germans, who were playing earlier in the day, they also struggled. They were held to a draw by Russia, 22-all. And earlier in the day, Brazil beat Serbia 24-22. The Serbs, who are now second to last ahead of Korea with just 1 little point from 3 games. We finish with tennis, the Australian Open kicking off last night. And those who were at the Melbourne Arena might have witnessed what could very well be Andy Murray's final Grand Slam match. Just a few days ago, the Brit stunned the tennis world with an emotional press conference in which he hinted that this might be the end for his professional career. The match itself ended in a first-round exit, Murray showing glimpses of his glorious past against Roberto Bautista Agut, the former world #1, battling back from 2 sets down to push the match into a deciding 5th set with the Melbourne Arena firmly on his side. But that was all the fight he had left in him, with Bautista Agut winning it 6-4, 6-4, 6-7, 6-7, 6-2 after 4 hours and 9 minutes on the court. Murray's words on the court after that match felt a lot like a goodbye, though he did promise to try his best and stage one last comeback to finish his career at Wimbledon.
I've honestly loved playing here over the years. It's an amazing place to play tennis. If this was my last match, like you say, amazing way to end. I gave literally everything I had. Yeah, I'll do everything possible to try. I'll need to have, if I want to go again, I'll need to have like a big operation, which there's no guarantees I'll be able to come back from anyway, but, you know, I'll give it my best shot, and thank you. Thanks again.
After that match, Murray was also shown a tribute video with messages from some of the best players around. Here are some of those messages.
you have to take that decision. But sometimes life is not perfect. No, I just want to say thanks for all the things that you give to our sport.
I think you were one of the best players, and of course you were supporting women's, which was, I think, for me the best.
Amazing career, congratulations, buddy. You've done Scotland proud, Britain proud, you're a sir.
We got to play against each other, I think, when we were 12 years old in a small place in France. You kicked my butt pretty badly at that time, and who knew that at that time we are going to have an amazing careers.
I'm really going to miss you on tour, not only as a player, but most importantly as a person. You're always so fun to be around, and you always have the best jokes. I don't want that to get to your head.
You've done so much for the sport, you've done so much for us as players, and we really can't thank you enough.
Thank you for always leaving your heart and every last drop of energy on the court, and being a true example and inspiring younger generations to play the tennis the way you played it.
Some really nice messages there from all his
Really nice.
former rivals. Andy Murray, who said that in the coming weeks he will announce whether he will undergo that big surgery or not, and whether he might make it back for Wimbledon.
He has done wonders for British tennis and for tennis in general, I think. His attitude, his competition, his style. Great shame, great shame. Keravan, thank you as ever very much indeed. Keravan Gorgeous-Stani with all the sport.